Hi guys, Chris Erickson here. Just want to put a quick video together, share some thoughts from John C. Maxwell's book, Failing Forward, that have been an encouragement to me. Hopefully they encourage you. If you haven't checked them out, most of you guys have probably heard of John C. Maxwell, Failing Forward. Check it out. Great read. Just getting into it, but he talks about in order to succeed, a person needs only 4 things. And those 4 things quickly he talks about are relationships. He says the greatest skill needed for success is the ability to get along with other people. It impacts every aspect of a person's life, and your relationships, they will make you or they'll break you, okay? So this is one key area that you need is the ability to get along with other folks. At the end of the day, guys, whatever you're doing, whether you have a product or a service, people are buying you. And this is an area you need to think about and focus on how you interact with those around you that are close to you, that you work with, that you work for. Those relationships need to be a key area of focus that you want to invest in and make sure they're healthy and that they're strong. The next area he talks about is equipping. One of the most significant lessons he says that he's learned is that those closest to you determine the level of your success. You may have heard this, that your income will be the average of the 5 people that are closest to you. You probably heard the old saying that if you lay down with dogs, you come up with fleas, right? Birds of a feather flock together. So the idea of, think about who are your mentors? Who are you masterminding with on a weekly basis? Who are you linking arms with as you're equipping and as you're growing? If your dreams are great, you achieve them only with a team. And that's just the reality. If you want to do something big and special with your life, for your family, with your business, you need a team. Even in individual sports like golf or tennis, if you talk to any professional who has a high level of achievement, they'll be the first one to tell you they have a team. They have a team of trainers. They have a team of coaches, team of practice partners, right? So if you're going to do anything special, you need to have a team. So 1 is relationships, 2 is equipping. Number 3 is attitude. People's attitudes determine how they approach life day to day. And actually in airplanes, they have on one of their part of their instrument panel, it's called an attitude reader. And basically it talks about how the plane is level with the horizon and the land. And if they get that attitude of the plane off, they can crash. So pretty interesting. It would be nice if we had an instrument panel for our attitude. Because if our attitude gets off, we're going to crash and burn. See, attitude is huge. Your attitude more than your aptitude will determine your altitude. So let me say that again. Your attitude more than your aptitude, more than your skill, more than your ability will determine your altitude. It's going to determine how high you go, how far you go is your attitude. So even more important than your skills, your character, your talents, your abilities, your experience is your attitude. So relationships is a key area, attitude is a key area, and equipping is a key area. And the 4th one is leadership. Everything rises and falls on leadership. So on the ocean of life, you're either being tossed by the waves or you're busting through the waves, leading strong, okay? Leading your organization, leading your family. Everything rises and falls on leadership. So if you desire to lift the lid on your personal effectiveness, the only way to do it is to increase your leadership skills. Those things have to go up. One of the things that John talks about is the law of the lid. So you see this picture of the jar here. Every one of us have a lid on our leadership level. So let's say 10 is the highest leader and 1 is the lowest and 5 is in the middle. So let's say you are at a 5 right now. Basically what the law of the lid means is that you're going to attract 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s. Okay, your top leaders are going to be 5s because that is the lid of your leadership. So if you want to get folks who are 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, the only way to do that is to work on the skill of your leadership. Increase your leadership effectiveness. And as you raise this lid, and your lid becomes, let's say you work it up to a 9, okay, by listening to your trainings, by working with your mentors, by increasing your skill for selling and recruiting and team building, right, for marketing, for these types of things. Now you're at a 9, well, now you're going to attract those 8s, those 7s, and those 6s as well. Okay, so that's how the law of the lid works in that regard. So you always want to be working on yourself. You always want to be increasing your leadership lid. So quickly in review, to succeed, a person needs only 4 things: relationships, equipping, attitude, and leadership. So again, the book is Failing Forward by John C. Maxwell. Check it out. I'm going to keep reading it, and I'll share more thoughts in the days ahead. I hope this encouraged you. God bless you, my friend. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. Know that God loves you and has an amazing plan for your life, and I appreciate you as well. So we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Take care.